All right, good evening, and welcome to another episode of my show. Good evening, good evening. I'm trying to check my audio. If you're out there, you can actually give me feedback on the audio. I should come in if the audio is good or not. But I'm trying to check it myself now. Okay. I should come in. We have a very good audio. Thank you. All right. If you're joining on Facebook, thank you very much for joining. Joining from YouTube, thank you also for joining. I really appreciate you guys. God bless you. Um, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do it right now on YouTube and follow us on Facebook also. And you can follow me on Instagram at the same time. And thank you very much for that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Desam Emenike. God bless you. Linda Akpan. How are you? Olayiwola Abiola. How are you? Victoria Olari Olorede. Mama Vicky. Mama Vicky. That's my own very own Vicky right now. Nobody can separate me and her. All right. So thank you very much, Vicky, for coming. Fuluke, God bless you. Thank you very much. Simply Lisa, God bless you. Call out Joe, Facebook user. Don't know who that is, but somebody's called Facebook user. Good evening. Stella, God bless you. Thank you very much. Mujidat Muhammad, how are you? All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much. Please go ahead and share this video. If you're actually watching on Facebook, go ahead and share it. Let's get more people connected at this time. And God bless you. Now, let's start like this. Quickly. Let's start this way. Quickly, let us start this way. Are there bad women in the society? Yes. Capital yes. There are bad women. Are there bad men in the society? Yes, there are bad men in the society. It's possible for them not to be trained properly. It's possible for them to be broken. All right, some people are broken and then they turn bad. Some because they are not well trained. Oluwatoyin Adebayo Ekaleon, how are you? God bless you. Akpanishile. That's a whole name. I used to know somebody called Akpanishile when I was in Ibadan. All right. There are bad people everywhere. It's possible for the man to be bad because of upbringing. Possible for the woman to be bad because of upbringing. Things they've been through, and they refuse to actually detox themselves and disconnect from the past. And I've been saying this, and it seems like a lot of people don't get it. Many of you guys believe that I'm anti-pastors, anti-everything. No, I'm not. I just believe that you need to do the right things. Do the right things. When therapy is needed, go for therapy. As you pray along, all right? When counseling is needed, it's needed. You got to go for it, all right? You don't just continue to say, I'm doing deliverance. I'm doing deliverance. That is not working. I'm doing deliverance that is not working. And that's the reason I get a little mad when we talk about church. I get a little mad when I'm a pastor myself. I'm not a pastor of Babalawo or pastor of Oromiyo. I'm a pastor of Christianity. I pastor Christians. So, but I understand how to work things. I don't pastor lazy people. I don't want to pastor lazy people who just depend on, let God do it, let God do it. Oh, God cannot do it, does not exist. I don't pastor lazy people like that. I pastor people who understand that it has been given unto us the ability to create wealth. The ability to create wealth has been given unto us. We need to work very hard to make it happen. Those are the kind of people I want to pastor. I want to pastor real people who wants to face reality, who understand that Christianity is not a religion, it's a way of life. Those are the people I want to pastor. I don't want to pastor idiots who are looking for miracles that will never happen to them. I don't want to pastor idiots that want to go and be sitting down in church just looking for a short course to prosperity. I don't want to pastor idiots I want to just sit down in church and be praying without result. I don't. I want to pastor people who are knowledgeable, who are ready for change, ready for results. You cannot be doing the same thing over and over the same way, expecting a different result. You're going to get the same thing. I don't want to pastor idiots that refuse to see that what they're doing is wrong and they need to do it in a different way. All right? I want to pastor Christians who are the Berean Christians, who love to find answers to things. Those are people I want to pastor. You see, and there are so many idiots in the society today. They go running after prophets all around. Prophets cannot help you. Even if they see revelation, they don't have solution to your problems. Can you just get that? It's so simple, ABC, very simple stuff for you to understand. Stop running after prophets. Know God by yourself. Prophets can never help you. How many of you have been helped by prophets? They will tell you your problem, tell you all manners of things and everything. At the end of the day, there is no result, no solution in their hands. Are you supposed to learn, or are you supposed to continue to be idiots? You know, are you supposed to learn or supposed to be stupid? So I don't want to pastor stupid people. I want to pastor knowledgeable people. I don't want you to tell me revelation if you don't have answer to the question. If you know the solution to the problem, then you can talk with me. But if you don't have solution to the problem, don't talk with me at all. You are only going to be actually compacting my problem. You're going to be complicating my issue. I don't want to hear that there is a woman in the village against my life. If you don't have solution to the woman, don't tell it to me. Don't tell me at all. Don't tell me that kind of stuff. I don't want to hear it. I want to live my life like Jesus Christ lived. The Bible says that he lived his life day by day as it has been written of him. I want to live my life every day as it has been written of me. I don't care who is against me. Somebody must be against me. I can't be doing what I'm doing and be telling myself nobody is against me. Everybody is against me. The people I'm trying to save are against me. The ones I'm trying to save them from are against me. People who know me are against me. People that do know, I don't even know, they are against me. So why should I worry about them because they're against me? All right, I got to focus on my life. Focus on where I'm going. I want to live my life day by. I don't need your revelation. I don't need your vision in my life. I got billions of people that live on the surface of this earth. I've never been to prophet before, and they're doing well in their lives. So what is wrong with you as Christian? It's stupid idiot. A stupid idiot that couldn't just live by yourself. Just live day by day. Let the problems come. Let the situation come. Let the challenges come. Then you will now use the capacity, the brain God has given unto you to solve problems. Use your brain to solve problems. Sit down. Look at how did I get to where I am? How did I eventually get here? Then use your brain to solve problems. Thousands and millions of people on the street, they don't go to prophets at all. They don't even go to church at all. But they're solving problems every day. They're solving problems every day. But you, it's a lie. Anytime any day, let's go to prophets. Let's go to, and the prophet will just be seeing all manners of revelation that will scare you, that will mess your life up. They're going to tell you all manners of things, and then you start thinking towards the same direction. I'm not going to lie to you. I really don't want to talk about pastors no more, but you see, something I found out again today, not today, this week, is that this prophet, they use your friends against you. Oh, God, they use your friends against you. That friend who recommended that pastor or that prophet to you is working for the pastor. He's working for the prophet. He's working for the prophet. That same woman. The woman will say, whenever you have problem, there will be a lot of people will come. Some people will say, have you seen the doctor? Some people will come and say, have you signed up for counseling session? Some people will come and say, have you seen a therapist? And then some people will now be asking, have you seen prophet? Some people will always say that. And when they say that, they say, they are going to introduce you to one guy who they are working for. They work for the guy because they will collect money from the money that you are going to drop. The money you're going to drop. They're going to collect money from that one. And then they start pushing you. I don't understand, man. I don't want to say anything because, you see, it's so complicated these days. When you go on social media right now, you see what all these people are actually using the name of God to do. They're just messing up the name of God. Go on social media. You see all of these, our prophets, our prophetesses, all of them on social media, and they're just messing up the name of Jesus. It's a pity. And I've been telling you guys, this is it. See? These are your prophets that you go to. These are your prophets. Your prophet. These are them. Your prophet. These are your prophets that you go to. They're your prophets. You know? Ojotiwa. We're not ashamed of ourselves. These are our prophets and our prophetesses that we go to bow down to, making show of themselves on social media. Is that not a disgrace? Is this not something that we're supposed to call ourselves inside corner and go inside one room, close the door, fight ourselves, and then come back outside and just make everything right for his name's sake? For his name's sake. You know, for his name's sake. You know, for his name's sake. No, we won't do that. See what we've done. That's not where I'm going. So there are bad people. There are bad people everywhere. You cannot but see them. They will come your way. They will come into your life. Some people will come into your life with bad character, bad mindset, and you need to guide yourself. You don't want to fall into the hand of somebody that will mess your life up. They will come. And I've said this so many times. If you find out that the person you're going out with is broken, the person you're going out with is broken, you can't marry such a person until you fix them. When someone is broken, you can't marry such a person until that person is fixed. You're going to be confused or probably looking at me like, what's he saying? Fix, fix, fix. Is it a car? Is it a damage on the house? Or what exactly is this? Is it a car? Is it a damage or what? You know what I'm saying? So, you need to understand that fixing means that it's possible for someone to be broken. Someone could be broken. But when they get broken, they must be fixed. And the fixing is, number one, talking about what is wrong in their lives. They have to empty themselves. They empty themselves. And then after we're done emptying ourselves like that, then they now start doing the process of therapy. Therapy, therapy, therapy. As we pray along. As we pray along. And we begin to see changes in the life of the person because the person is now going through the process. You never know that the woman you got married to is suffering from depression. It's not possible for you to see it. It may not be possible for you to know that the woman you have is experiencing mood swing. All right? You never know that the man you are married to is got a little mental situation. Mental health wahala is in his life. You never know. You see, because you are the one inside of it and you're looking at it. And that is the reason why you need to go for premarital counseling and let the counselor now diagnose exactly what's wrong with you guys personally, individually. Every one of them, you will speak to them individually so you'll be able to know their mindsets. I'm telling you. Don't marry someone before you fix them. You must fix them first before you marry them. Before you marry them. There are all of these professionals in the society, the psychologists, the therapists, the doctors, the whatever they call those people. There's a reason why God allowed them to be those people. And they're useful to you. They're useful to me. All right? We are all supposed to understand that these people are actually there for our own good. All right? They're there for our own good. If you cannot understand and value what these people are doing, then you're going to end up in a mess. You're going to be the one looking for prophecy all around the place. You're going to be the one running after prophets all around the place. What you could have solved easily without anybody taking advantage of you, situation you could have dealt with easily that nobody will actually use that moment to collect your money. You are now actually going to be spending double because you're gone for counseling. I mean, you're going for deliverance all your life, and you're giving money. Agbagba Meje is not free. Agbagba Meje is not free. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ àwọn àgbàgbà méje àwọn àgbàgbà méjèèjì wọ́n gbàdúrà fún ẹni ọjọ́ méje àwọn ẹni kọ̀ọ̀kan mú àgbọn méje àti ìdá méje dání. At the end of that's not free. Agbagba Meje is not free. All right, so you're going to pay. Eventually, you will then now find out that this is not working for me. Then I need to actually go back to what Pastor Shola has been preaching. Then you will now go and see a therapist, and then the therapist will now tell you this is what you're going to do. Then you go spend money again. What you should have done, now you want to go and do. And that's, to me, is stupidity. It's craziness and madness. I don't understand. I really don't understand why people want to go through that route. That when the missionaries came, the missionaries brought the hospital. Missionaries didn't throw hospital away. They didn't condemn hospital. They didn't condemn the therapists, the psychologists. They didn't condemn them. They actually brought them when they were coming. They were there. They told you, Christians, if you need to see a doctor, that is the hospital. That's exactly what they're telling you. If something's wrong with your brain and you need God's intervention, that is the hospital. That's exactly what they're saying to us. But we threw them away. We actually, we don't need therapists. We just need deliverance. Let's go pray. Let's go pray. Let's see how far you're going to go. Let's see how far you're going to go. What's supposed to have been done? Is it that so many of you will be telling you, go and do IVF? Go and do it. You say, no, I'm not doing IVF. Oh, I'm going to go and do deliverance. And Baboni Meji, I go to Baboni Meji. Baboni Meji will give us Meji. And then you keep on going. At the end of the day, you now go to a place and the pastor is now saying, go and do IVF. They now introduce you to one person. The person is now saying, I'm a medical doctor. I'm a medical this test. We do IVF for you. The kind of baby you're supposed to have given back to, your son's supposed to have graduated college by now. Only Omodume Waka Akiri at the age of 70. Uju. That's what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your son's supposed to be out of college by now. You're going to Baboni Meji. Which Baboni Meji are you going to? When God already gave some people the idea to fix the problem, fix it. They fix it. They fixed the problem already. They could fix it. He gave them that idea. It is His will. It is His will. It is His will. That's His will. You know, but we just stay right there and just do nonsense. Just do nyama. Just do nonsense all around the place. And we see what we do. See where we find ourselves now. You see where we are. Do you see where we are right now? Where we have brought ourselves? Are we supposed to be here? And then we're talking about the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is not deliverance. The problem of Nigeria is not prayer. The problem of Nigeria is not prayer. Okay? We need to first of all come and test the mental health issue is number one in Nigeria. People are not normal. Everybody is weary. That's the very first thing. Because if you want to diagnose weary, ask weary, are you going to vote for this man, this old man that have been chopping all your money again and again? And then you say, yes, I want to listen. You will see that we're in Africa. This was the first thing. First thing, but before you can ever in your life change anything in Nigeria, it is the mental problem. The sun has fried our head. The sun fried our head. We are not, I don't know, we are not normal people again. Then you look at somebody that has been doing, this person has done president before. This person already did president before. He wants to come back to power. Are you supposed to vote for the person? Yes, our local. Is that not madness? Is that not craziness? That's stupidity. That's craziness. Anybody thinking that way, they're supposed to take the person to the hospital and go check his head. Is it? And it is when somebody is crazy that you give the person a loaf of bread. A loaf of bread. That you give the person a loaf of bread and you say, come and vote for me. And you're looking at the person that this person is not going to do anything. He's giving you bread and you voted because of bread. Just imagine, you're throwing your whole life into the dungeon because of one loaf of bread. It's not, a normal person can't do that. Somebody with the right state of mind. It's not about poverty. Somebody can be poor, but with very sharp brain. But when somebody is poor and the brain is still not working, it is madness. That's what they call craziness. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the fact. You don't understand. It is that's the first thing. He's saying, hey, let's go to church. Every power, every principality is not working. It's not working. It's not working. That stuff is not working. The people that you are praying for, they get mental problem. If those people could come to your church 3 times, just imagine if somebody they call somebody on social media that this person is doing fake miracle, look at him, oh, this is exposed, and you went back to the same church next Sunday. Don't you think that person is not normal? It is mental work. It's mental case. It is not somebody walking on the street with clothes and shoes doesn't mean the person is okay. Some people are not okay upstairs. They expose your pastor. Your pastor is sleeping with people all around. Evidences everywhere. And you still return to the same church the second Sunday. It's mental case. That is the time. It doesn't matter. You can love him. You can love him and just say, I love you as a person. But I can't follow you no more because I don't want to go to hell. That's what a normal person will say. A normal person, that's the way they talk. It is someone without brain that will see something bad and we still continue to be, to be there. They see something bad, but they don't care. It's mental case, mental case. Mental case. I'm telling you, it's a mental case for somebody to say, I'm collecting 50,000 and I want to go and burn a house over there, and then they get killed. He get killed over there and they burn him to death. It is mental case. 50,000 naira. For what? Me. 50,000 naira. For me to go and kill myself. Lie. I know they do. Keep your 50,000 stupid naira to yourself. I'm drinking my gari, I'm happy. That's what a normal person will say. It is someone that is insane. Someone that is insane that will actually be going and they give you 50,000. Something is wrong with you. I can't believe it. There is something wrong with you. All right? So the issue is that we need to purge ourselves. Something's wrong. We need to hold meetings, and the first thing to do, even with marriage, also, crazy people can't be getting married. Crazy people can't be getting. If somebody that is not normal is getting married, you know what's going to happen anyway. You know exactly what's going to happen. If somebody that is not normal, if they get married. If someone that is depressed get married, someone that is mentally challenged get married, it's a problem. And you will get to know maybe somebody is good. It's not about wearing puffy or wearing ankara and wearing lace and be giving dance and be doing. It's not. It's deeper than that. It's not about you growing beard and the beard is cooperating and is black. It doesn't mean that the person is right. It's not about that. It's not. It's deeper than what you think. It's craziness. It's madness. When somebody is mad upstairs, it's so difficult. So difficult. So, we need a lot of different stuff, adjustments that will actually make things perfect and makes things work better for us. So now I want to come to today's topic. You cannot fool a woman forever. It's going to be difficult for you to fool a woman forever. You can do it now. You can fool now. And it's possible for you to. A woman will allow you to fool her for 50 years. I'm not gonna lie. A woman who is in love with you will allow you to fool her for 10, 20 years. Now, 20 years. And she will be there. And she will see all of the signs that you're lying, you're cheating, you're not right, you're playing games. She will see all of the signs, and the only thing she'll do is to just ignore them. You can't believe me. You know, these women here, they know it. If you agree with it, can I see your thumbs up? Thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. I agree with you. All of these women, they don't understand what I'm saying. You know, women, they just sacrifice. They just sacrifice. They sacrifice like a no man's business. They just sacrifice. They don't hold nothing back. They don't. They just give it up. Give it up. And you know, see, thank you very much, guys. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? They give. They just give it up. And I'm not saying there's not some men who do give too. There are men who do give. All right, men do give. Some men do give. You know, so there are men like that also. All right. So women, they could ignore so much. They will ignore all of the signs. They see it. You can sit next to them and be pointing it towards them and say, you know what? Can't you see your husband? Can't you see your? They say, yeah, I do. Thank you. And they can go. They can keep going. 10 years, 20 years. I don't know how they do it. You know, and I want to quickly just celebrate women for one thing. You can't believe me, but I'm just telling you based on research that about 70% of women could actually stay without sex for months. I'm not talking about 1 month, I'm talking about months, even years. 70% of women, 70%, they can stay without sex for months. Months. I'm telling you, I don't know. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. I just so much celebrate them. Yeah, I celebrate them all. Some of the women that you see in homes that they are going through these moments, they will tell you, Pastor Shola, it's been 2 years of no sex. Guys, I know you know that I'm not lying. And if I'm lying, let me put my phone number here so that somebody can call and just say, Pastor Shola, it seems you are lying. You're lying. You know, 2 years of no sex, and they are still in the house. 2 years of no sex, and they are still cooking. 2 years of no sex, and they are still taking care of children. 2 years of no sex, and they are still going to church with the men. 2 years of no sex, and they are still doing parties in their house, and their friends are coming, and this woman is smiling. 2 years of no touching. If I'm lying, make the phone call through. The telephone number is on the screen. The telephone number is on the screen. If I'm lying. Hello? Hello? Yes, I'm on the show right now. Is it possible for you to call me back? Okay, call me back like in, yes, ma'am. Call me back like in 1 hour. I'll be done. Right, for sure. All right, guys. I just put my number right now. She just called. Like, thank you for putting your number out. You know, I want you guys to call me. Call me and tell me I'm lying. That you will see a woman in the home. I'm not lying. In the home. 2 years. And I don't know, probably you guys understand the power of touch. That in a home, if I'm lying, tell me. How many? Maybe like 80% of marriage is actually based on the fact that I want to be free to have sex. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Is it marriage? Marriage is a license to free sex. Everybody run into it, not just because we want to have children, not because I want to have a woman. I just want to have someone I sleep with. I want to have someone I sleep with. It's 100% authority, right, for you to enjoy sexual relationship freely without any interruption. Now, let's now look at that stuff right now, that now you've been married now is now 2 years, and this guy is not touching you. He's not touching you. Now, you look at that stuff, and this same woman is not allowed to. Hello? 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 Good morning. Good morning. What can I do for you? Very good. All right, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hello, madam.
Hello, sir.
All right, you want to contribute on the show?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The truth. The real truth.
Yeah.
In terms of marriages nowadays, I don't think there is any love. No love at all. It's just based on, what can I even call it? Let me just have a woman in my home. That's just what it's based on now.
Just for me to have a woman under my roof.
Yes, sir. And what is even the most aspect there that is even disastrous is even the fact of this distance marriage now. It's killing.
Wow.
That is tormenting, depression. It's really toiling in day and day. But I really enjoy this program this night, sir.
Thank you, madam. God bless you, man.
God bless you, sir.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Nigeria, sir.
All right. And you are awake at this level. It's well. All right, madam.
Yes, sir.
Bless you. All right. You see what I'm saying? You see, you didn't get married to come and stay in a home without being touched. Okay? You didn't come into the house just to get married and just have kids. There are so many other things that one must enjoy apart from having kids. All right? Some people only sleep together whenever they want to have kids. I know few men. The only time they sleep with their wife, it's not like they're not sleeping around. They're sleeping around. They have girlfriends they sleep with. But if they want to sleep with their wife, they believe their wife is only to have kids. I only sleep with her whenever we're ready to have children. All right? That's the only time. So they don't sleep with their wife anyhow. So they have girlfriends that they sleep with outside. So just imagine, you see, the benefit of touch in the life of somebody, not just in the life of women, in the life of everybody. Touch is very important. Every time you lie down together and touch each other is more of an assurance. I'm with you. I love you. I care about you. That's the assurance. That's what it is. And when you touch somebody, there is a kind of a feeling that goes through them. Everybody should enjoy that. So now think about it. That you're married to somebody and it was good for 3 years. And every Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday evening, you guys are having fun. For 3 good years, and after 3 years, everything went south. And at the end of the day now, You're still living in the house, and it's been 10 years. And it's been 10 years right now. No touch, no party, no clubbing, no eating out, nothing. And you're in there. Now think about it. Or even though this person is going to church where she get motivated, she's going to be dying gradually. She'll die slowly. She'll die slowly. It's a majority of you guys out there, you're looking at me right now. You see, you are not still vibrating on the frequency you're supposed to vibrate on. You're not. Yes, you can call on WhatsApp. You're not vibrating on that frequency yet. Some of you are supposed to be flying, but you're running right now. But you believe that that's where God wants you to be. That's not where God wanted to be. There are so many different stuff preventing you from flying. Many things that are happening in your life, and you've given them the power and authority over your life, and they're ruling you right now, running you right now, dictating how far you could go. And that's where you are, where you are. If you're going through this kind of stuff, it's going to slow you down. Abuse will slow you down and eventually kill you. Abuse will slow you down and eventually kill you. That's what abuse is going to do. Oh, Pastor, what do you mean by slow me down? You cannot vibrate on your frequency. If there's abuse, you are not happy, you are not collective, you are not calculative, you cannot be creative, you cannot be composed, you can't think. No, you can't. And as you are inside of this stuff, you are actually underperforming. You're underperforming. Where you're supposed to be is not where you're going to be. Then you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle because the abuse is going to be slowing you down and eventually kill you if you're not careful. Some women, they have struggled in their lives. They struggled in their lives so much that they believe that's normal for them. This number is not on WhatsApp. Put plus in front of it. It's supposed to have +1. +1 405 5505 135. You see it on WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you're just going to be vibrating, just one little frequency, and you just believe that's what God, that's how you are. I've seen women that have been under bondage for so long, and the moment they got divorced, and after 3 years after they got divorced, they entered into a different realm in their lives. And a woman who looked like someone that didn't finish college, now is actually now pursuing master's degree. Pursuing master's degree. Then you look at her, a woman doing CNA before now is going for BSN. And you'll be so shocked. So you got this capacity is there. You got all this in there. Yeah. So what happened? What happened to you? So what happened to you? You see what I'm saying? So you'll be so surprised that woman is now this woman. Now you're now a better you because right now you're living by yourself. No pressure on you. No nothing. And now you're able to focus on your life. You actually rediscover yourself. You polish yourself up. You now become a better version of you. And now the evidence is now there. Now before, we always see you crying. All right? But today, we're now seeing you being happy, and you are now actually commanding stuff and making stuff happen. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The abuse will slow you down. You can't move. It's not just in the life of a woman, even in the life of a man. Even in the life of a man will slow you down. You can't vibrate. You are supposed to be a lawyer, but you're busy, just slowing down, waiting for another person to become one. And now you find yourself where you are. It's where you are. Telling you. So you can fool a woman for 10 years, 20 years. They're gonna, the woman will allow you to do that. She'll allow you to do that. Because when they love very hard. They love so deep. They love so deep. So you can actually take sex away. And I see it. I'm not sure about it, but I've been told many times during counseling session that Igbo people, they might decide to abandon their wives and just keep their wife on the side. And they won't divorce that woman, but they won't just mess with her again. They won't divorce the woman, but they won't just mess with her again. They'll just leave her on the side. And she won't get touched because she cannot. If she should go outside to get touched, it's going to be a problem. So she can't get touched. You don't understand. You see, when you see a woman who is fading, she's fading, and suddenly you just start seeing her glowing. You start seeing her glowing. You will find out that somebody is making her happy. And you won't believe this too. But I'll say it. You won't believe it, but I'll say it. You see, some few women, they live based on text messages. They go back to all of the text messages that their boyfriend or lovers wrote to them. They go back and read those things. Some of them, they keep their ex-boyfriend's chats. And they go back and read, they smile, they laugh. That's how they get happy. That's how they get happy. You ask them, why are you always keeping this text? The text? I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it. And men do, sometimes married women will do that, and then their husbands will find out. And the husband will look, and they will look at the date. The date is actually 10 years before you guys met. Sorry. Gotta keep them. Because, whenever I read them, I feel good. And even women that are cheating, they keep the chart of their boyfriends. Their boyfriend. They keep those charts. Because the chart, the guy knows exactly what to say. Let me read this message. I don't see the difference between your Yoruba brothers. It is the same whether they kick you out and then divorce you or keep you in the house. At least they pay your bills. They take care of the kids. It's different. It's totally different. Very different. So, you now think about a lot of people that have been stagnant right now. Some women that are stagnant right now. They're just right there, just sitting down. In Africa, women they live the life of their husbands. Live the life of their husband. They don't really have their own lives, and that's part of the slowing down I'm talking about. They put their own ambitions and they put their plans and stuff. They put it on the side. The moment you get married, you're done. You just push all of the stuff on the side. They don't matter no more. Not right now. All right. So they start living the life of the man. Even majority of you guys who are watching me right now, You're watching me right now. Some of you are still living the life of a man. You're living the life of a husband. Some of you are still living that life. If I ask you who are you, you don't even know who you are. It's possible for you to tell me you are a nurse, but is that who you are? No. That's not who you are. Before you got married, you actually discussed about what you want to be, who you want to become. Are you that person today? You are only a nurse because your husband wanted you to go and do nursing. Let's just pay bills. Let's just go pay bills. And that's what you guys are doing. The nursing school certificate is just for bills. It's not for who you are. Who are you? Answer the question. Who am I? Ask yourself that question. Who am I? Some people just decide to go and do this one just because let's just pay bills. Let's just pay bills. It's not because that's who I am. Whenever I counsel these young people, I always tell these young people, I was like, what do you want to be? Some of them would tell me, oh, my mother won't let me be. And that's the problem right there. That's a big time problem. Some of us don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. We want to be another person just because we want to pay bills. Let me just be another person. Some of you, if you have the chance, you want to be selling clothes. Some of you want to open a kind of a business. Some of you want to just be a kind of a traveler. Some of you just love to help people. Some of you just want to do this. That's what you want to do, but you can't do those things. The people around you will continue to ask you questions about some certain things that will not want you to do that stuff because money is needed right now. We got to where's your Range Rover? Where's your 7-bedroom mansion? Where's your Bentley? Where's something? They continue to ask you all of these questions every day of your life that you will leave who you want to be. You leave that person on the side and just do what I got to do just to be able to pay bills. And just be like my friends. Let me just be like my friends. So at that point in time, you throw yourself away. You are not going to be who you are, who you're supposed to be. You're just going to be what the world wants you to be. To be what the world wants you to be. You see, when they talk about life, real life, it's not money. Money can't buy real life for you. Money can't. You see, by the time money will come into your life, even little money, very tiny little amount of money will actually create that kind of a life that you have been dreaming of to have for you. All right. Let me suspend that. Let me go to this question here. I said, what if what a woman want to be won't bring money for her? So, or I don't know, it should be sir. Bad day boy. I just described something to you right now. You see, when we talk about life, money can buy life. Can buy life for you. You see, when money comes in your life, the little money you have will eventually be able to allow you to live the kind of life you want to live. You see, the kind of life you want to live, all right, will attract the kind of money you gotta have. It's deeper than you may not understand it. There is nothing in this world that you do that will not bring you money. It's possible for that thing not to bring you money right away. All right, instant gratification. I want to start a movie or movie production company. That movie production company may not bring me any kind of interest in the next 5-10 years, Mr. Badibo. That investment may not feed me, or that talent may not feed me in the next 10 years, may not be able to bring money to the table in the next 5 years. But by the time the money will come, it will flow in. And then at the same time, I will be able to be who I am. You see, who you are is actually more important than what the world wants you to be. What the world wants you to be is just to continue to run and run after the shadow. You can't meet it. But who you want to be is going to give you rest. Who you want to be will make you to be relaxed, and you just sit down, just keep looking. People do tell me, Pastor Jola, we're believing that you're a very rich man. I said, I'm not a rich man, but I'm a happy man, contented man. I'm happy with the little I have. You see, with the little that I have, I enjoy my life like I'm Bill Gates. I enjoy my life. But I feel good. I said, like, this is me. This is the kind of person I want to be. This is the kind of life I want to live. I don't want to live a kind of a life of impressing people. You see, God knows. But God knows. Now I just want to be good. I want to be happy. Let's go back and read. But mentorship is essential. The mentorship is not to mentor you to become a different person, Mr. Badebo. A mentor, all right, must be someone that connects to your own vision, your own idea, where you're going. The mentor is on that direction. The mentor is going towards the same direction, not going contrary. You can't pick a mentor that is actually not going towards your direction. I want to be a pastor, and I was looking for a mentor in my life. I chose Pastor Ayo Daniel to be my mentor because I could see his ministry is going towards the same direction I want to go to. You see, let me explain it because I'm a pastor. I cannot come to you as a prayer warrior and tell you I want you to mentor me. No, I'm not going to go to you. I don't want to be a prayer warrior. I don't want to be worrying all around the place and be fighting battle everywhere. That's not who I am. I'm not going to go to mountain of fire. If I go to mountain of fire, I'm going to miss. He cannot be my mentor. I can respect him for what he's doing, all his achievement. I can say thank you because you're an overcomer, you're an achiever, and so. But I don't want to be like you. All right, that's not who I want to be like. You don't come to change me. I want to still be me. So I went and looked for Pastor Ayo Daniel, and I saw it. Oh, this is the kind of guy I want to be like. That's what I want to be like. I'm not going to be like no other person. I'm going to be like this person. And then I'll now flow in that same line. You see, there are so many of our kids, they want to be dancers in America, Mr. Badibor. They want to be dancers. A lot of Nigerian young brothers and sisters want to be dancers. Their mother say, no, I'm supposed to be your mentor. I'm supposed to be your mentor. They say, no, mommy, no, you're not. You gave back to us. You gave us education. Now it is time for us now to do what we like that will make our life better. So those kids, they said, Mom, I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be a dancer. And the mother said, no, you're not going to be a dancer. You're going to be a doctor. You're going to be a doctor. And those kids are doctors today. Go check them out. They're doctors today, but they gave that certificate to their moms. If a woman is going to a wrong direction, is it wrong for the spouse to put her in it? If the spouse is going towards her direction, if you are not going towards her direction, how will you know that she's actually going to miss her direction? So I'm saying, you see, you as a husband, you can actually help your wife. How you help your wife? One particular guy called me the other day and hired me as a coach for his wife. He said, if I decide to cancel my wife, I'm going to actually mislead her. She is not IT material, sir. IT is making a lot of money, but my wife is not no IT. It's not like my own wife. My wife doesn't like typing computer or doing all kinds of stuff like that. No, don't call out to that one. So if you know your wife and say your wife is not IT material, my wife is a ministry material. She want to have her own ministry. She want to preach messages. She want to start online broadcasting. And I think the best person for me to bring her to is you. We're about to start class next week. I don't know, probably you understand what I'm just saying. My mambo jumbo may not go through. You know what I'm saying? May not go through. So you as a man, it's not because you are the husband, you have the right to correct her. You are not going towards a direction. You have to go and hand her over to someone that will lead her and take her through the rest of the journey. That's how you don't destroy people's lives. We destroy people's life in Africa. We destroy life for people. Because you are a lawyer, your children, all of your children must be lawyers. Because you are a doctor, everybody in your family must be a lawyer or a doctor. Because you are a pastor, your children must be pastors. Yeah, you don't do that. You let those kids become who they want to be. Everybody's got what they want to become, who they want to be. Who they want to be. You don't impose things on people. You don't want, change the card around when you're now. Because something is making money now doesn't mean that I'm happy doing it. I'm happy doing it. Oh, everybody wants to go to IT. IT is making money. IT is money. IT. Some people will tell you, I don't want to do IT. I'm actually in love with my medicine. I'm actually in love with being a pharmacist. I'm actually in love with being a dentist. All right? Not everybody's going to go there. No. Oh, because importation of goods is making money. Let everybody go. And that's our problem in Nigeria. The moment we see somebody making money from this thing, everybody will go there. And then there won't be money there again. Then they start looking for another one. Oh, there's money in pure water. Everybody will start doing pure water. Oh, there's money in transportation business. Everybody will start doing transportation business. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem we have. One of my friend's wife opened a big African store in Oregon. She followed her passion and decided not to be a nurse. We cannot all become nurses. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're going to tamper with the destiny of people when you force them to be whatever it is that they're not supposed to be. And they will just be that person just to pay bills. And what exactly is the essence of life? You cannot enjoy what you do. You can't get out of the bed and just be whistling to the bathroom and then get ready to go to work. It's all about dragging yourself out of bed because you don't even love what you're doing, but it's compulsory for you to do it because you must pay bills. You know? I'm telling you. You don't tamper with people's life. So many of those women don't want to be nurses, but they have to go to nursing school because everybody is saying that's what's bringing no money. That's what's bringing money. Now they're doing it. They don't like it when they're on the floor. They don't like when they're actually standing all around. They don't like the sight of blood. They don't like talking to people. But now we have tampered with their card around now, tampered with their lives. They're doing what they don't like. They get off the bed, drag themselves to work. It's just more of a disaster that is still waiting to happen. So people's destiny must not be tampered with. No. Yeah, the kids must become what they want to be. Let them be what they want to be. You know? Let them be what they want to be. You know, you don't impose things on people. You don't say, hey, do this, do this, do this. You see, money is not everything. A lot of us, we just believe money is everything. So the moment it's making money, that's all it matters. That's all matters. All money. It's not all money. There are people that are making money and they are not fulfilled. Being fulfilled is what matters. You can be making $4,000 a month and be fulfilled. And somebody may be making $20,000 a month and still not be fulfilled. Fulfillment is important. And that's the winning joker. Are you fulfilled? Yes, I am. You know, you see somebody who is a dancer and is making $4,000 a month, and you are IT guy, and you're making $20,000 a month, and they ask the guy who is a dancer, are you fulfilled? He said, yes, I'm fulfilled. I'm happy. I'm doing what I love to do. Right? And the guy who is making $20,000 and then ask, are you fulfilled? He say, no, I'm not. I'm still looking for something else to do. I say, I don't want to do something else. I'm not fulfilled like this. See? That's what it is. And that's what it is. You know? That's what it is. Mr. Badebo, you see, when you talk about mentor, instead of you talking about mentoring, just first of all talk about a coach. Now, when you have a life coach will actually detect who you need to speak with and whatever. That's the training of a life coach. They will know the kind of business that you're actually created to go into. They know the kind of job you should actually pursue. A coach, all right? They call them life coaches, all right? The life coach will now be able to now select the right mentor for your life, the right person to mentor you. That's where it's going to come from. But it's not the husband. Sorry, it's not the husband that will do that. It's not the husband. You know what I'm saying? It's all about fulfillment. It's not about money. We always want to attach a lot of importance to the dollar sign. The dollar sign to us is actually the sign of prosperity. It's all prosperity. When you have money, you need to prosper. It's not money. Money is not prosperity. Like me, I don't have money, but I'm a prosperous man. You know, when I go somewhere, places and stuff, rich people will bow to me. I'll look at them and say, you're rich, but you're still bowing to me anyway. And when I leave the place, I'm still fulfilled. I'm happy. I'm happy about the life I live. I'm so happy about it. There's no money. Money is not the sign. It's fulfillment. Are you fulfilled? You might be living inside of a rented apartment and still be fulfilled. You don't have to be buying mansions before you get fulfillment. Some people are actually living in a mansion, but the house feels like as if they're living inside of the garbage can. That's still how it feels. That's how it feels. It's all about fulfillment. Do what brings fulfillment to you. That's what matters. So a woman, it's possible for them to actually go through abuse for a long time. Long time. They'll go through it. You know? And they will learn from it. And that's why I always recommend to many of my clients, if you're actually looking to get married again, get married to a woman who is going for the second marriage. And they asked me how. I said, number one, we need to first of all interview her and see what happened in the relationship. I said, but majority of them, they are actually coaches right now. Majority of them are coaches right now. Majority of them, they're coaches right now. Majority of them are coaches right now. They pass through so much. They know so much right now. They know what made them fall. And now they know how to get up. And they have already given themselves, they borrow sense for themselves. Now they know how to love themselves, how to cater for the need of people around them. They are well experienced. I tell people that. For real. I tell people that. So when you see someone, it's someone who has never made mistakes before, they will eventually disappoint you later. Because they will. Nobody can actually, what I want to say, you can't avoid it. Mistakes are bound to happen. They are meant to teach us something. And if your own has not come yet, it's coming. And because you've never made a mistake doesn't actually make you to be the best person in life. And because I've made several mistakes, actually won't make me to be the worst person in life. I would prefer that one who has been making mistakes. That person is knowledgeable. At the right moment when protection is needed, that one will know exactly what to do. Know exactly what to do. Know exactly what to do. Telling you. So, but a time will come that a woman that has been deeply in love for 20 years will just fall out of love. This point here is so difficult for me to handle. It's possible for me not to be able to finish it today. You've seen this woman for 20 years, 20 good years. She's been enduring. She's been praying. She's been saying all manners of good words, and maintaining a positive mindset and all that. But suddenly, she just fall. Just fall. You just fall. Olúwa Tóyìn, story rẹ̀ ga. You see, the moment when they fall, when they fall, and that fall is more like, okay, no more gravity pull, no more, nothing to sustain, and they're just falling so fast, and they just go like that. I've seen it happen many times. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen many times. I've seen it happen many times. Many times I've seen it happen over and over. You know, that they just fall off, and that's the end. And I tried to reach those women, and then I started learning from them that they have gotten to that point where you can't fool them no more. And I really understand it. That sometimes me myself, I endure things. People lie to me, and a time will just come that I just don't want to be lied to. I don't just want to be lied to anymore, and that will be the end of it. And that will be the end of it. And I will start sparking and stuff. So women do get to that point. They get to that point, and then they don't want more. They can't take more. They just want out. They just want to go. And I've seen it happen several times now, and that's why I'm actually bringing and repeating all this stuff right now because of it. So, doesn't want to be lied to no more. And they just say, well, I'm done. And that's it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually doing like 5 things together right here. I'm trying to read a lot of different stuff. And that's why I'm stopping. All right. So, so many things. So many things. Well, guys, I need to go. I think I scheduled something for 8 o'clock and my alarm is going on. Let me quickly go and check out what I scheduled for 8 o'clock. Maybe there's a counseling session for 8 and I don't want to miss it. But I will definitely come back again then to finish this topic. Please forgive me. Thank you.